to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi, welcome back.
Hey guys,
For the 1,000th time, we're doing pretty great.
this is like our 7th episode in a row.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Don't fuck with us.
Don't fucking play
We're
with it.
building fans
Don't
and
play
shit.
with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You know that girl? I think she's going to the like the places to perform this and only performing that verse. I don't want them to do her like that.
You know, and the song is literally 45 seconds long because she don't even do the other girl part, which I do like. I like the other girl
There's
part.
another human being on that song?
Yeah, do you not listen to the song on your own time?
I thought it was the same.
No, like he's so sweet, make him run
no,
with the rapper,
I haven't
made him
heard
get the
that
pussy,
part.
then I kick him out right after. It's a whole nother girl on the song, so she really just does
Her part.
which is literally the minute already. I mean, the song is already like 2 minutes long. She do
just
her
gets
part
the fuck
and
on.
get the fuck on.
See, I thought that it was a full song that was just her, so never mind. I spoke
But
too
it's
soon.
low-key even worse because it's like you only performing for a minute. I wonder what she does. I think she has a couple other songs.
Yeah, she got some other
But, like,
stuff. Yeah, I really just enjoy watching her run
She's
out
so
real fast
cute
on
and
stage.
she's enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And she looks great because she's older than me.
How old is she?
She's 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, what's she supposed to look like?
I mean, she don't, not like saying she looks old, that 29 is old, but I would have thought she was like 18.
Yeah, she does look
She looks very young.
Did you
she's like
hear
4'8".
the rumor that Pete Davidson and Ice Spice are dating?
What?
That'd be the world's most transparent baby.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the level of like paper bag test that I just, but honestly, I was honestly repulsed by him.
Pete
But if I get
Davidson
famous, I gotta
fuck
him.
Pete Davidson.
I gotta fuck Pete Davidson now.
I think he's got a big old horse cock. That's the
I
only
wasn't
explanation
thinking about
for all
it,
of this.
and I was not attracted to him. But the way the Hollywood bitches be like running down the street and lining up,
Probably really funny.
he's probably really funny.
Probably really funny.
I mean, I've seen
I'm a
bits of
slut for a
stand up.
laugh. If he got like
He's
five
not my
chuckles,
brand of funny, but
Yeah.
like I gotta fuck him off the strength though.
Because you're famous now. It's just a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Like
a
I gotta
turn.
fuck Pete Davidson
Yeah.
or Common, but I don't really want to fuck Common. So
Common is weird. He puts his dick in people's faces when they're asleep. So let's
Oh
not.
yeah,
He's a fucking
it
creep.
gets really weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta fuck Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
That's one white man I gotta add to my list, which I didn't plan on doing.
I'm scared if I fuck Pete Davidson, after all of this black only vagina propaganda, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared I'd fuck around and really like
gonna be
it.
like,
and
my
then I
man,
gotta
my man, my man.
walk it back.
You still can stand in it and still be like, however,
I don't know. Can I?
who gonna beat your ass about it?
Nobody's gonna beat my ass about it. But if I'm like, this is the blacks only fountain for 1,000 years, and then I go and cuff Pete Davidson.
It's like you drink from water fountain your whole life. That's all you know. But you know, well, no, because I'm not gonna say
Now
like
we're
white men are
getting
better.
I don't think. Listen,
But if you try like sparkling water, it's like this is also I also enjoy this.
I think sparkling water tastes like it's been in somebody's mouth.
Oh, so do
before
I.
now.
But I'm just
Okay.
I wasn't trying to give white men too much. That's why I just said sparkling
Yeah,
water.
no, I get it. I mean, sparkling.
But it might hit though.
I think we've talked about this. My combination of kinks can't support a white man.
Yeah,
and we don't
talked
have to
about
go
this,
into
like, episode
detail,
or two
but
ago.
it just is
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
haven't
work
seen
that
a
way.
white dick since like kindergarten.
I don't think I've seen a white dick.
This boy named Gabriel flashed his pee-pee in kindergarten during after school care.
I've not seen a white penis in real life. I've seen some by accident when I'm scrolling through porn, but
I saw that white penis. Then this homeless man flashed us in LA one
the
time.
algorithms on porn sites needs to get better because I already don't need to be over there. And then if I say I want some black on black sex, that's what I mean. I don't want to see any white people.
I don't want to be on a porn site when it starts algorithming. I type in, I don't really watch porn with dicks in it when I'm on porn sites. Hell,
I watch gay porn, but on mute. I hate the noise. Ugh.
Gay man porn?
No, I don't. You don't do butt stuff. I don't want to see
Yeah.
butt stuff.
Okay, I was about
but
to
like
say.
2 girls together, the noise. I'm just like, oh brother.
It
So I have to
depends.
watch it on mute. Yeah.
But like I feel like I'm not really in it if I'm not
Do
hearing
you
nothing.
put your porn on the big TV like a criminal?
No, that
or
is
you watch
some
it on your
real
phone like a lady?
heinous shit. That is. Doom, 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 doom.
I'll put my porn on the TV if I'm watching it with another person.
I tried that once, like a time or two, and like, you know, like, oh, let's watch porn together.
You ever set your camera up and then screen mirror it to the TV and put yourself on the screen?
No, I'm not that advanced. And I kind of don't want to see my butthole on the big screen like that.
I want to see my butthole on the big screen like that.
Yeah, my booty hole not cute.
I want to know what's being seen. I need some POV. Because I need to watch my footage. You know what I'm saying? I need to go
I get, like,
go
watch the
back.
tape.
I need to see, like, oh, this was unflattering. I've seen myself on tape and be like, ooh,
And that's
mama.
the thing. When you really like start watching yourself like that, you get self-conscious.
I'm already self-conscious, but I truly am a performer just in all aspects. I need to know. even if I'm not comfortable with it, I need to know what niggas are seeing or like experiencing. So
yeah, like one time when I did, this is back when I didn't have rolls and shit, but like when I was like, that's what my ass looks like. Wow, lucky guy.
No,
because that thing just. But other than that, I don't want to see how my side look. I don't know, because you know, missionary, your stomach gets to bunching up.
But see, I already know what my stomach looks like because I see it when I'm like showering and naked and stuff. So it's not like I get a new stomach.
The angle though, because you think of how you get pretzeled. And then the stomach.
I put my phone in the position that it would be in, like when like dude would be like, you know, filleting me. Wasn't a fan of that for a long time.
Yeah, because when you get that stomach, titty, chin,
they like it though.
Oh yeah, they love it, and they're like, oh, you look great. I don't.
So that tweet where the dude put the picture of the woman's fupa and was like, ladies, what's stopping you from getting rid of this? And then I retweeted it and I said, your dad's forehead. That made it to my grandmother's church group. She brought it up to me. She was like, what does this mean? I said, honey, that's not me. They just said Talley. I said, oh, that's not me. She said, looks like your picture. Somebody impersonating me. I'm not taking the fall for that shit. No. She's like, is this you?
I've never seen that one.
No, it's so crazy that they spell Talley exactly how our last name is spelled.
We favor, but that's crazy.
And we favor, but maybe it's a long lost cousin. I'm not owning up to that shit.
Joke of the week.
My joke of the week. My joke. Oh, yeah. So me and Mel went to the Creed 3 premiere, which I didn't think or know who was going to be there. You know, I didn't think about it. But turns out that the cast was there, and Jonathan Majors is so big and strapping and fine. And I know we talked about him last episode. I just love him so much. So I did get a chance to shout I'm in love with you at Jonathan Majors. And he did not look over because I understand that that's uncomfortable. I wouldn't have looked either, but at least he and the universe heard me. I know he heard me because when you watch the video, he does a face, but it keeps going.
He said, how dare this porch
monkey,
this moon cricket says she loves me. This black bitch spoke to me.
Did you know he has a daughter?
Yeah, by a white lady. That's how we started it.
The daughter's by a white woman?
Yeah, that's how the whole thing started.
Huh. I was on his Wikipedia page, and it just says he has a daughter, and I'm like, how cryptic.
Yeah,
like did she fall in a well
a really
or
sweet baby though. Some men's just like white women, and you got to let them have it. You know, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, like
sometimes I don't even really like dating black dudes who like white women are a large part of their catalog. Like even if they are different. Like I date everybody, that's also too much for me. I'm all set.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like if you've like had sex with a white woman, or maybe you just like a one here and there that you kind of, to be like you're an equal opportunity dick lender. Nah, you keep it. I'm all set.
This is off topic, but I saw a very interesting TikTok video that says,
with my shoulders
I can't remember the exact wording, but it was like bisexual black men have a better chance at dating white women because they let niggas be bisexual or something like that. Like because black women are so homophobic, yes, but they're so tied to their femininity and not being masculine, and they feel like being with the feminine man makes them masculine. Like we're so tied to. I wish I knew the exact word.
My niggas a little gay. I don't need him to tell me about
it. But yeah, so
it
was something along those lines, and I was like, damn, that's deep.
Dudes I
fucked it up.
I don't know if I've ever dated. I've never dated a man that's been bisexual and I knew about it. I think everybody's either done something a little gay or at the very least thought about doing something a little gay.
Absolutely.
And I think that the guys that I've seen that are most comfortable with that, you know what I'm saying, like aspect, are better at sex.
Absolutely.
And they're a little bit more reasonable mentally.
It's no boundaries for them. Like, you know, because like, if I date a dude, like, hey, don't touch my butt.
Yeah, like, what's with the butthole thing, man? I saw this tweet, and the guy was like, that little scoot thing y'all do when y'all ride and only feels good to y'all. Well, yeah, if you weren't so weird about a pinky in your butthole, maybe we'd have a better time. You're being fucking weird about it.
I do some butt stuff.
Have a great time. You got a whole hole.
And I can't touch it?
I can't touch it? I just got to stand in the lobby of the Empire State Building?
And not even that. I can't touch the hole. I can't touch the cheek. I can't touch too far in the gooch. I can't cuff it. Like, you are no fun.
That gooch is mine. Now we're gonna have to break up. You sensitive about that gooch? You find you know the bitch, cause that there. I'm the captain now.
Get over here. So my joke of the week. So my therapist, my old therapist now.
You fired them?
No. She didn't get fired.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But she's not practicing anymore, so she referred me to a new therapist.
She got put up.
Yeah, she's like running the practice now instead of practicing or whatever.
Fancy.
So I went to the new therapist, and there was a man on the Zoom, and I was like, Harpo, who oldest. And it was like another male therapist helping me do my intake. You know, they have to like see how fucking insane you are before they really, you know, get to treating you. And it was a man, and I'm just, you know, doing my whole spiel like, hey, you know, I was raised really churchy. My dad's dead. Just got in a relationship. I got cheated on. All the bullet points, like, hey, this is why I'm a little bit off.
Excuse me.
Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, yeah, so I hate niggas. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was just casually, you know how I just talk. And they were just like, like writing furiously. So towards the end, she was like, so which one of the two of us would you rather have as your therapist? I was like, you know, I don't really talk to neither one of y'all. Y'all just asking me questions at this point. I mean, he cool. You know, you seem cool. Because she was really like, I could tell she really likes me based on like my answer. She's like, I like how open you are and how free you are. And I was like, thank you, girl. And she's like, well, I know who you need. And I was like, fuck you trying to say? So she was saying that because I said I hate men, what she said was alarming, that I need a male therapist.
No, I'm all set.
And I was like,
Get somebody else to do it.
I'm all set.
and she's like, you know, your relationship with men, like the two men that you love the most have hurt you, and you need to. And I was just like, I understand all that, but if I said I hate white people, why would you give me a white therapist? I don't understand. Like, now I get what she was saying in the context, and the guy seemed nice, and I felt like she was like, just try him out, and if you hate it, then you come back, which is fine. He was nice. And I could see me, like, talking to him. But I was like, it was funny to me.
I'm not going to pay to talk to no man.
It's just not. And he seemed nice. And I'll talk to him because I'm not the professional. They are. But it's also funny because my old therapist said the exact same thing. And I was like, did y'all have a meeting about this? Is it in my file? Like, hey, she got a couple daddy issues. You should probably give her a nigga.
Them dad issues? I was in the...
No, they be dadding.
I was in the therapist once, and I was talking about my dad, and I was like really deep in my bag, and I don't even recall exactly what I said, but she was writing in her notebook, and whatever I said, she closed that notebook and pulled out a red notebook and started fresh on a new page. And I was like, whoa! Are the socks coming next? Am I finna get the
you about to slippy grippy, baby? You about to get them socks, baby?
And I just didn't need that shit.
You gonna get you a nice little.
I was like, what's this new notebook? What's this new notebook? Honestly, right now, I'd take a week in a padded room and I need a break. I'd be in that, I'd be bouncing. I'd be having a good time. Yeah, I need a second.
The Good Burger special.
Yeah, in a minute.
We have 2 letters.
I've not looked at either one of those letters.
And one of them, I'm sure. So we're just gonna...
My uterus is driving me crazy right now. It feels like a little kitten's trying to get out of a paper bag, just clawing up against the wall. So that's where I'm at right now. And yeah, I should go. Can you pull it up here or no? No, you can't.
I don't have any. I mean, I could connect, but just go on the email. Okay. So I'm going to read the newer one. The older one, and you can read the newer one.
Sure. I don't.
Why do y'all put all... I specifically asked for this. Damn. Okay, so that from this morning. So you can go to the one from this morning.
I'm not even in the right box. So you go ahead. You just going to have to hand me the phone because I'm not even signed in to the our email.
This is... The topic is, child, this is from February 7th. We just getting to it. I mean, hey.
Is it Valentine's
I hope
Day
it wasn't. It is. I hope this ain't 2 times. We didn't read it beforehand either.
I'm not finna read that. So good for you, or I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. So the subject is, of course, we break it up right before Valentine's Day. Letter. The code name is Clean Up on Aisle 7. Hey ladies, let's start this hoe off by, y'all have such potty mouths in this podcast, by saying I love y'all and appreciate what y'all bring to the game. I first found you ladies in 2020 after Gucci bandana dropped, and it's been up ever since. Throughout the pandemic, I don't think you ladies realize how much of an impact you made helping me.
We did this. Go back. We did this one already.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we read this one.
Oh, child. Okay.
We talked about this.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Love that for us.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
Oh, okay. So there's a second one.
Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
I don't know why that came up as unread, though. Am I tripping?
You want me to read this new one? Maybe they responded and it made it. Okay. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, besties. My name is D, they, them pronouns. It's fine if you use it. I love y'all, the show, and the shenanigans, both as a collective and as individuals. The vibes are always there, so never stop being y'all. That's first. And then it's the period nails emoji like this.
Per.
Cool, per. So advice, and this is a quote from me that this person has used, ain't nobody gonna be my ass about it. Period. Okay, so I'm needing a bit of advice because I got this coworker that I don't really fuck with, but thankfully I only have to work with her 1 day a week. She do not be passing the vibe check because I think she low-key racist, sneaky, and I don't like her face. Fair. I would prefer we don't speak, but when we do, it's sometimes hard for me not to get smart with her. Have y'all ever had a coworker you really ain't like, and if anything, what did you do about it? And they put some recommendations for guests. Thank you for guests in here. That's so sweet.
That
so
is
we can
nice.
look over those later. But any advice? I mean, I think I'm the wrong person to ask. I think that I'm a professional person, but I also don't really like fuck around with people.
Yeah.
So I tend to just set very firm boundaries in the workplace about like what me and you don't do and what me and you do and don't joke about, and how we're gonna have this working relationship. So I tend to let people know, especially if I don't fuck with them, you don't have to small talk me. We don't have to kiki in the times that we're working together. Like, we can really just do what we need to do and be done with it and go on about our business. But I try to say it in a kind way. Also, normally when I have beef with people at work, it's because they think I'm pussy, like you playing in my face. And I think because I don't ascribe to professionalism because I think it's rooted in white supremacy and I just don't have time for it. So when I can tell that bothers a person, I often call it out and I just let them know, like, hey, I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. I won't be trifled with at work. So that's really the best advice. Just don't talk to her if you don't want to.
Yeah, for me,
keep everything in emails if you think she's racist, though. If you think it's racism,
get it on paper.
Get it on paper.
Some proof. And hopefully you have an HR that will protect you.
Yep.
For me, my beef at work, like my last job, my beef was more so with my actual manager. And God handled them. And that's, I just had to.
And that's just that.
And that was just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm quitting now, like when the layoffs came, I had a job.
Yeah.
And that's just what that was. But like, it would be very passive aggressive, very like, and it was ghetto. It really was. And it hurt. And I was very, frustrated. I cried about it. And, God handled that. And I didn't have a choice but to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like you get to that point where just like, here, work. And I don't got to do nothing
And then
else
also
with that.
reframe work. I think we put way too much importance on what we do for work, especially when you work in like a corporate or super professional setting. Your work is your side job that funds your real job, and your real job is to be happy. So just like if you were Instacarting or DoorDash, you're not finna spend all day thinking about a customer that you had when you were doing that. You don't have to spend all day thinking about that motherfucker at work. They at your side job. Your main job is to be happy. Fuck them. You see this bitch once a week. Fuck her.
Now that's a blessing in itself.
That's a blessing, because when I was working, there's a you know what, and I don't work that, and I might work with that hoe again, but it was a bit. If you ever, she was on that goddamn Georgia Votes campaign that I was working on. Honey, she was and I told you, you are just the meanest person I've ever met in my whole life. Like, seriously, and I need you to know that because nobody else is going to tell you, but I don't care. You are cartoonishly evil. You are driving me fucking crazy. What are we doing here? So she was like my Mojo Jojo at work. Remember when Mojo Jojo used to get beat up by the Powerpuff
Bad.
Girls?
Like, they didn't even have, like, indivial fingers, and they would fuck that nigga up with them nubs.
Yeah. I don't even, like...
His brain would be spilling out the glass.
Out the glass. Like, he needed a different hat. Now, if you gonna keep
It was kind of
fighting...
racist.
What, the glass hat?
Because he was a monkey. 3 white girls beating up a monkey who thinks.
Me and you are finished. After we finish today, we're all set.
Am I musty?
Do you want me to smell you? Come here.
It's a little...
Lean over.
It's a little right. It's a little...
Not a fan. It's not so bad.
It's like a little... Oh, yeah, that's must.
We'll put it down.
Mm.
Okay.
So, I be trying different deodorants. And I went back... I went back to the OG Secret.
That's not a secret.
It's not a secret.
That's a testimony.
This a Dejanay Kim Parker secret right here. The whole town know about this. Oh, no.
That ain't no secret. That's a confession.
I said I was gonna take my shirt off next round. No, I'm not. Actually, I got wipes in my purse. But my God, I got to moving.
You go home and put that in the trash.
I've been gone since this morning, so it's been a long day. But my God, I don't be musty like that.
I would have told you a long time ago.
Yeah, like that's not part of my.
You would tell me if I was musty. Yes, you'd say something.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
We get sweaty at the house, and we at the house.
Yeah,
but
you don't have nothing else to do after this, do you?
I'm going straight home. My PS5 just got to the house.
Cool.
I'm going home.
Well, congratulations on your games.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I paid for it, but it's fun. I gotta. It's a bag and it's Hogwarts shit, man.
I wish I liked stuff.
You know what? Did you see that tweet about black women needing hobbies?
Well, yeah, I don't really fall. So the worst way that I fell victim to the black girl boredom where you go back to school is when I got my real estate license. And I don't necessarily regret it because I do like to know that I can do things and that I'm smarter than everyone else. Yeah. But like, I literally could have just learned how to sew or something. I didn't have to get that fucking real estate license.
You just did. I mean, you know, good that you did. And yeah, we are smarter than people statistically.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm glad I never fell into that because I'm such an underachiever. I'm not an underachiever on paper, but I'm an giver fucker. I'm just talented and smart, and things just happen for me because I'm talented and smart. I don't have to try hard.
Right.
So once I was on that degree that I didn't even think I was gonna get anyway, because I was just like, not that didn't think I was good enough, but I just never like, oh, I really was gonna finish this thing. That's crazy. And I was like, never doing that shit again. And I never thought about school again.
I didn't want to go back to. First of all, school just costs too much. If it didn't cost so much, then maybe I would. But like, I think being smart is a huge part of my identity.
Absolutely.
However, it's not been my most profitable skill. Even in the work that I do professionally, most of it is me knowing how to talk. Yeah. And me doing what I do for fun. So, I mean, if I had, when I get married, I might go back to school, you know, if my nigga try to send me back to work.
I'm in school.
I go to school instead. But that's pretty much it.
For me, like, my smartness is a part of my brand because, like, I think that translates well into comedy. And that's why, and I think that's why men don't think women are funny because they don't think women are smart. And that's why they're like, oh, Chappelle a genius because, he's something dick suck. Because they think he's smart, but they don't think women are funny because they don't think women are smart at all.
I think if men admitted that women were funny, they would have to admit other things, and it's a rabbit hole. If you,
slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. If you have to admit women are funny, then you might have to admit women are smart. If you had to admit that women are smart and funny, you might have to admit that they are worthy friends. You might have to admit that they're equals in comedy. If you potting. No, I'm
you potting. You potting.
It's a slippery slope. Like, admissions come with other admissions, so it's all by design that women aren't funny or worth talking to unless you're trying to fuck them. Yeah. Like that's
now you got to admit that hoes are human.
Hoes are human.
We really don't talk about hoes not human on here, and I love that for me.
Yeah,
but you have to really admit that, like,
come on now.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying we don't talk about hoes not human because we have these real conversations.
We have real conversations, but it's like, you know how we should talk about joke of the week. I really don't bring that shit up because I'm not a loser. But it's like, you really have to admit that women are fully functional human beings with their own brains. If you admit that, which is why
I don't. And it's so funny, like when I talk to men, say that I treat men like I'm a man, and I'm like, why is that unpleasant for you? Like, for example, I was having this conversation. I've had this conversation, I'd say maybe 4 times in the past year, which is a really heavy conversation. I tell men at the beginning of relationships, hey, I have severe commitment issues, and I'm probably not going to be in a relationship. You have to trick me into being in a relationship. I'm probably not going to do it. And each one, because they view themselves as so interesting and so funny and so all these things, thinks that they're going to change my mind. And then when it comes down to it, we got to have the whole talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might slip up and like let a nigga know, like, yeah, I really fuck with you the long way. I just don't want to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. But for the most part, But I can't be a fully formed human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, in your mind, you can't imagine that I wouldn't want a man. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody.
That's why I think something wrong with you. Then they start projecting. Yeah, because you just mad and daddy issues. You fatherless whore. It's just like, no.
I love when people bring up my daddy issues. Like, have you met that nigga? Yeah. No, spot on.
Absolutely.
Astute observation. That nigga's
like, you want to get deep, nigga? We can get deep.
I love my dad. Like, and because someone told me the other day that the way that I speak about my father on the podcast, it makes it seem like there's nothing good about him and it's kind of one-sided. Whatever.
I'm not going to say fuck your daddy because that's your daddy. You have every right to beat my ass about it. But, like,
I get it. But I do love my father. When I'm speaking about him, I do have love for him in my heart.
And that's you speaking your truth as well.
I'm speaking my truth, though.
You're not lying.
Yeah, I'm not lying. But it's just like when people are like, daddy issues, it's like, isn't that more a mark on men? If every bitch you come across got a daddy issue, is that a woman problem? Or is that a man? Is that a man problem?
Because they frame the fatherlessness and daddy issues like women are the only ones with them. That nigga went to get black and mouse and never came home to your ass either.
But they blame their mom for that. They don't blame their dad for that.
Exactly.
They blame something that she...
What did you do to make that nigga go to the store for milk?
Right,
like,
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and it turns out he just wanted to start another family.
Yeah, and left them too.
If I had the power to have a secret family across the train tracks, oh my God. Have we talked about that before?
Yes.
I've got penis envy about some things, but that's the one.
Men would just
get to.
Maybe that would be the episode. What we would do if we were men.
If I was a man.
We could say for the next episode.
Oh boy.
Just think on
just
it.
a quarter of that privilege. Because sometimes I'll see niggas with privilege and you're not even doing it right. I will see black men who are so smart. You're so handsome. You're so funny. You just, and you don't know how to live, bitch.
You know what I would do out here?
I'd
with
be
a dick.
lining these hoes up and knocking them down in the
And
most.
the thing is, I would be doing like y'all niggas over here being mean to hoes. Y'all, that's not even the game.
You gotta be mean to bitches.
You ain't gotta be mean to bitches.
They don't know.
I'll be nice to all of them and like trick appropriately.
That's why.
We gotta say.
That's why in my hoe program there's so much retention. That last episode we talked about getting hoes. I retain them because I'm kind. You ain't gotta be mean to these niggas.
You ain't gotta be.
You don't. You just gotta be firm and set boundaries.
It's like positive parenting.
Yeah, it's gentle. Well, gentle dating is for gentle niggas, because some of these niggas are not gentle. So some of these motherfuckers, you gotta put in a Nelson, because they will try your ass. Some of these niggas need to get yoked up. Physical.
Okay, let's get into the.
I just saw myself giving a nigga the people's elbow. I had a flashback. I don't need to date no more. Okay, I think I'm all set. No. You ain't never just dropped your elbow down on a nigga's spine before?
Can't say
Usually
that.
when I'm in that place, though, I'm leaving. I'm on my way out the door. Because I would expect if a nigga was going to round off and hit me, that he should leave after. So it's not like I'm going to hit you and expect us to still be in a relationship.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so the episode this week. I'm just so self-conscious now. Like, you know, you be musty in middle school and that just fuck your whole day up. Now I'm just like moving musty.
When I used to get musty in middle school, I would throw up. I'm going home. If I have
not been publicly musty in years, y'all. This is really a big thing for me.
Now you got me. Cleanse up. No, I smell pretty nice.
Let me be the judge.
Ahead. Get in there.
Sorry, it's a little deodorant.
Yeah.
That smell good. You know,
we ain't finna be the Two Musty Bitches podcast. That's not gonna happen.
You know, with the weather changing, so you know you got to switch up your hygiene when the weather changed. And it was 80 degrees today.
Well,
I wasn't ready for that.
still using the No, I'm doing good. It's pretty good. I'm hot though. I am sweating. But
I think that's what it is too. I'm also sweating on top of that. I can't believe this. I ain't been musty since like 10th grade. And they say
that your body chemistry changes like as you get older too. So like,
and then like I've gained weight too. So the body's like, we got more weight now, bitches. Work harder. And then it's like, fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm just. Oh, you know what? I was stressed out on the way here, and I probably started stress sweating. Yeah. And it'll make you musty.
I've been sweating in my sleep a lot lately.
All up in here, like a baby neck.
Yeah, baby neck. Ugh.
Okay, so we're talking about Beyonce.
Say Beyonce! So the first time that she ever got on stage and did that, she was still with Destiny's Child, and they were performing Say My Name. And then she just started a call and response to Say Beyonce. I had been in the Destiny's Child HR department so quick, never let it happen again. Don't you ever spring no shit like that on me on stage.
She used to be putting them bitches through it, and it was so funny. And I just love that she doesn't talk to us anymore, but she gave us so many gems when she did. Though.
She did, yeah.
So do you have your tickets to the concert?
I do have my tickets to the concert. I'm going to Barcelona. I'm very excited about it.
Do you think you're better than me?
A little.
You know, you are. Yeah. I can't even hate on you because you are better than me in that regard. Because you get to live your Cheetah Girls dream and see Beyonce at the same time. And I'm very
but am I going to have to sell my best hole to get there? Because that's what we're worried about.
Damn.
I'm going, though.
Honestly, you could just...
What would you do if you sold
You go see Beyonce and think about heaven later.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm getting there by...
You sold whole for less.
Oh, when was I selling whole?
Not sold. I mean,
we're all selling whole. Everybody's selling whole. All of dating is selling whole.
Selling whole for Beyonce.
Selling.
That's kind of worth it. Again, we've sucked dick for far less.
He's fucking the text man for text.
Fucking the text man for
Beyonce.
Fucking
the text man for Beyonce. Shit, I don't fuck for some of these Baker tickets. What's it to you?
What's it to you?
Nah,
but I am also going. Not in that Barcelona. I'm going in DC. I'm very excited
That's
because
gonna be a good nigger time.
it is gonna be a good nigga time. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
some brunch, maybe a Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
Beforehand. Make sure I won't use my secret deodorant that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very excited because the way that God is so hilarious. I'm on tour at the same time as Beyonce.
Oh my god. Oh, bro.
So I gotta see when she's free and I'm free at the same time, because when she's in Atlanta, I'm gonna be in Houston. And I'm like, really, Beyonce?
Really, Beyonce?
So when the codes and shit came out for the pre-sale, I was like, fuck, I can't even see her in Atlanta because I'm gonna be in her hometown. So the only place that was free the weekend I was free was DC. So I just registered, and I didn't hear back when the pre-sale shit came back.
That was a mess, Ticketmaster.
No, and they know they're going to hell for that. And it was so
Yeah.
ridiculous. And then one day, when I was in LA, I was just like randomly looking on Ticketmaster at like the tickets, because they said they're going to add a Monday show for Atlanta. I was like, oh, perfect. If I was looking on there, and I
Beyonce on a
couldn't.
Monday is a good way to start a week.
Hello.
Yeah.
But I didn't see nothing. And then I just so happened to click on the DC, and the little dots was popping up for the seats. I said,
Well, I knew
can I buy this?
Mm-hmm.
And I did.
I wanted to go here, but I know that international ticket prices are so much lower that I was like, if I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars either way, I'd rather spend part of my thousands of dollars going
trip.
on a trip. So Britt and I are gonna go together. It's gonna be a really good time. We've got a whole vision board planned out, a whole Canva presentation. Well, she did it. That's not really my jam. But it's going to be a really good time, and I'm super... I want her to come out there. Didn't I tell you before we started today?
That sounded good, though.
Mood?
That sounded better, though.
Sounded better than last time, but also lock it up. Cut the camera. Dead ass. I'm so sick of your shit.
The Cheetah Girls 2 soundtrack has yet to be beat. Go ahead.
Anywho.
Did you not know what I was singing?
I know what you're saying. I'm trying to push past it.
I thought it was beautiful.
I told you I was in a bad mood before we started doing
that
this.
should help.
It didn't.
It's a lullaby.
Anywho, now it's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm gonna have to play it in the car.
Same.
I want her to get on that stage and perform that album from top to bottom. What you can add whatever you want, but you need to get on that stage.
She better sing every fucking song.
and sing every fucking
And
song.
she got to sing it in order, or it's not going.
Or it's not gonna go right. But who are we to tell Beyonce what to do? But also, I'm trying to tell. This is so funny how that whole Beyonce don't read the comments thing came up because of Chloe and Halle. And it's like, Beyonce, some of these comments are worth it. You need to come read.
You need to read
you need
some
to
of
read
these.
some of these comments.
And I'm deep in my prayer closet about Chloe and Halle, because they need to read the comments too.
I mean, but I also was once in my early 20s doing dumb shit with dumb niggas.
Yeah,
I don't
same,
like
just not on the world stage.
Not
and
on the
and that's
world
not fair
stage,
to
yeah.
Halle. But I also don't like that little boy.
I don't like that little boy. And this whole thing with Chloe doing this song with Chris Brown, it's just I don't even have anything funny to say about it. It's just not my favorite. I wish people would lean into the other R&B boys.
Yeah, and even with that, it's like, because my Apple Music snitches on me all the time. I mean, I listen to Exclusive today because I have a trauma bond with his music. But I'm not gonna, we talked about this, but I'm not going to get on here. I don't know what y'all so mad at. Y'all know what he's mad at. It's not that one thing. He's been a habitual bad person, and y'all know that.
Yeah, and we talked about
like,
it.
And even with that, you're alienating such a good chunk of your fan base that isn't really solidified. And for what?
Well, because she doesn't realize her fan base is anti that.
Like, I don't know how she doesn't, though.
The people who are carrying the song, like streaming it, are his fans.
Right.
But like your fans. So what after this, what's next that you
and then
piss
what?
people
Yeah, because it's
off?
not.
Yeah.
Because his fans are going to listen to his song. They're not going. It's
you could have at least released a solo version. Like if you.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I don't know.
And I'd be rooting for baby girl, but it's just like, my sister's burned too many bridges.
I mean, there's nothing I can do for her now. Yeah, it's nothing I can do. But their frontal lobe's not even fucking developed.
Now, she's about to be 25.
But I don't know. I was 25.
I mean, I was doing dumb shit at 24, 25 too as well.
Yeah.
But it's also, what y'all doing over there in Parkwood?
I don't know. And then because there's no way, like, are the grandmothers praying? Because there's no, how did somebody run that by Beyonce? And they was just like, Chris
that was
Brown
my question as
sounds
well.
great. But not too much on mother, because maybe she didn't know about it. Because that ain't her job. You know
It's
what I'm
not her
saying?
job.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
she did. And maybe she was just
know.
like, girl, y'all gotta, you gonna get drags. But make the song if you want to make it. Okay?
Yeah. Who child? I am not
Maybe she
feeling
want
well
them.
at all.
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
Having ovaries suck a lot of
Yeah.
times. 90% of the time. Okay. Have you seen Beyonce in concert before?
I did. I went to the Formation World Tour, and I lost my mind. 2 times in my life, Usher has come out on the stage and surprised at a concert that I've been at.
Usher came out at the Beyonce concert?
Usher came out at the Beyonce concert at Formation. I saw her here in Atlanta, and it was just really wild because you're already amped up. I snuck wine and airport bottles in my bra. So that was fantastic because I didn't have any money at the time. So I was just like, I spent my last on my tickets. I'm going to sneak this wine in here in these plastic bottles. And I just had like 5 or 6 of them. I was just pulling them out of it was like little individual pours.
Were they warm?
It was warm wine, but whatever. I pretended I was a Viking.
I just
what
feel
do you
like-
want from me? I was poor.
I was very robbed of Beyonce and Usher being together, and I will never stop shipping
And
it.
when we play this game, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, I didn't even, you know, I didn't look.
Yeah.
I'll put a pin
Put
in
a
that.
pin in that.
I have
Yeah.
never seen, I saw Beyonce in concert at Tom Joyner's family reunion in like 2003.
You got a black ass family. Y'all do black shit.
That was very black.
That's very Negro of
That
y'all.
was very black. He would
Yeah.
rent out, Tom Joyner would rent out Disney World. And we would go to that shit. And that shit was very, like, they had Lil Romeo and Destiny's Child for us. They had Frankie Beverly and Maze for my parents. It was perfect.
I wish I had seen Destiny's Child perform.
I don't remember it, but I do remember it, like, vaguely that I was there, but I don't, like, and then Beyonce sang. I've seen Beyonce in person because I used to be a PA for the Grammys. But like a full concert, I have not seen my girl in action.
It really is fantastic. I wish I had like been to other like tours like on the run and stuff like that. But it's almost surreal. Like you got to remember she's a person, and not in that way that people are like, oh, it's like idol worship or
Yeah,
like it's like
yeah.
standing, but like. My brain cannot compute doing that much physical activity and singing and actually being entertaining and engaging all at the same time.
And that's why I like when Beyonce like takes her years off. Like, girl, do what you got to do, because I know she's probably eating 3 limes and 2 raisins for lunch and dinner for the past 6 months.
I'm not
to prepare
that
for
committed
this.
to anything.
She be in her zone, which is not healthy, and I want Beyonce to get like, because she getting crazy diets when she gets to these crazy
and
like
then all
tours
these
and all-
dates, I'm concerned. Like with the tour,
Yeah, like
all
I
these
want her to
dates-
take care of herself and prioritize that. So, and also with these days, this really might be her last hurrah, and I hope it is, because you ain't got nothing else to prove.
You ain't got nothing
You
else
done
to-
did everything there is to do.
You've
done it.
Yep.
Just not pack it up like flat screen like you a has been, but like no, like
No,
rest, my child.
It's not been, and then she has 3 children. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many kids, too many dates, too many.
And it's
songs.
honestly,
Yeah.
Blue needs to start. It's time for Blue to start.
And her husband's a senior citizen. She needs to be at home with him. He eats dinner at 4.
Yeah, and I need Blue to get in the studio. It's time.
Yeah.
Because she's
You
not
saw
gonna let.
when she got to dancing in Dubai, and Beyonce was like, "No, baby, hey, calm it down."
But if
Lock it
my
up.
daughter Melanie Jr. is gonna have Blue Ivy posted on her wall, Beyonce was.
She's a little behind.
She would have
Actually.
been. It's girls' time. Beyonce was at what? How old is Blue? 10. It's time, baby. Get Blue in the studio.
Blue is older than 10, ain't it? She was born in 2011.
She's born in 2012. Oh, she's 11. She's 11.
Oh, okay.
She's 11.
Cool.
God, it's 2023.
It's 2023.
How?
Time
I
just
forgot
keep-
what year it was. I knew
keep-
she was born in 2012 because it was freshman
After
year.
2020, my concept of time is so fucked
I
up.
mean, that's what I
Somebody
was
told me
like.
2019 was 4 years ago. I was like, suck my dick.
Shut up.
Shut up. Get out of here.
And then you start doing that
And I was doing
arithmetic.
that arithmetic. I was like, you goddamn right.
But yeah, because Eris is coming for Blue's wig. Have you seen Eris? Did you see Eris sing at school?
I didn't.
Someone tagged me in it because they know I like Eris, not because I had to just divest from the whole family.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Eris though. I still do. I follow Eris still.
Except for the little boy. The children didn't really do anything.
Yeah, Eris and Major and Neat Neat. Those my hearts. Oh, and Deja. I love all the kids.
They can't help that
Except for
their
Kate.
parents ain't wrapped up good.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
But Eris sings down and she's like 6. And she takes that shit very seriously.
I think I'm just gonna, if I have children, which of course I'll have children that are talented at things as genetics go. That's how it works. But I'm just gonna check it. Like if I find like a talent, I'm gonna check in with them. Is this really what you want to do? We can stop at any time. But me and you, we're gonna take care of the family. You get out there, beat those feet, honey. Well, I'm gonna have my baby performing in malls. They don't even do shit like that no more. My baby gonna be right
malls
outside
don't
the
even
Macy's.
exist no more.
Malls don't even
Ain't
exist
even gonna be no
more.
malls for your
Ain't
kids to
even gonna be
perform
no
in.
malls for my kids.
They gonna be on Amazon pop-ups. Amazon killed malls. That's so
Oh, boy.
sad.
I mean, I didn't even
remember
say-
mall concerts.
I remember mall concerts. I saw Britney Spears at a mall concert.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
iconic.
I saw Britney Spears
What
at a
mall?
mall concert.
Stonecrest?
I was in Detroit.
I'm about to say she was no one around here. Wasn't it?
Nope.
Wow, I
Mall
saw
concerts.
Carrie Hilson and like Tiffany Evans. It was somebody else, but this is like, you're turning me out. It was lit.
Carrie Hilson is the greatest example of light skin
Speaking
privilege.
of Beyonce, actually, Carrie Hilson is.
She's a talented writer, but that singing's not good.
Nah, but here's
It's
the thing
not.
about singing.
Let's get into
Here's the thing
it.
about singing. I feel like to be a great singer, you ain't even gotta sing the house down and be Mahalia Jackson. If you can make a hit and it don't sound bad, that's all I really ask.
I understand that, but what I prefer my singers to be able to sing.
That's
I want you
fair.
to be able to sing on stage. I want you to be able to sing in the little stupid karaoke show with the evil white man. I want you to be able to do all the things
Karaoke in the car.
in the car.
Oh, yeah,
I want
the
you to be
British
able
man.
to. I like singers who can sing. I don't want you to be a studio artist. I don't need that.
But
Because if I go fuck around on the machines for long enough, I can do it too. I want to hear somebody who can do
right,
some shit I can't.
but here's the thing. The greatest example of that is Rihanna. Rihanna not gonna sing the paint off the walls, but she gonna make a hit and you gonna have a great time.
I don't want to hear. I would never pay money out of my pocket to see Rihanna sing into a microphone. Never.
Fair.
I don't want.
I've never been to a Rihanna concert. Actually, now I think about it.
I think that Rihanna is a very innovative artist.
Hit maker.
She's a hit maker.
And I enjoy
totally
it.
get into it. But if somebody was like, "Hey, yo, we going down to the Rihanna concert to hear her sing flat-footed into a mic for several minutes," nah, I'm all set.
Now, why would you say flat-footed?
I'm just saying. If you
as a part of the flat-footed community, I don't appreciate you using that kind of verbiage,
well, that's too damn bad.
and that's very offensive to me and my brethren.
I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, Carrie got hits.
She's an excellent writer.
What is your first/best Beyonce core memory?
My first best Beyonce core memory, it wasn't even anything she did. It was just her impact and her influence just over. It shifted me just as a kid and just the way that I encountered men. Because
being
you
a
know
bad
I
bitch.
was raised by like misogynist. So a lot of the things that I had heard about like how women should and shouldn't behave and how they should and shouldn't dress and blah, 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 whether I heard it because adults were talking and I was listening or my father was speaking directly to me, it just didn't make me feel great like about being a girl, you know? And I remember when Bills, Bills, Bills came out, that was my favorite Destiny's Child song.
Same.
Oh my God.
They used to make me sing it when I was like 5.
I love that song. And so I would learn all the fucking choreography from the video. And of course, my dad, I was just kind of like keeping this to myself. You know, he didn't know. And so when it would come on in the car, I would sing it. And I listened to my father talk to somebody else about me. He was like, I had a sweet little girl. He was like, I had a sweet, funny, inquisitive little girl, and now I got this little bitch in my back seat asking me when can I pay her bills, because I would like talk to my dad like, not if you ain't gonna pay my bills.
Period.
Can you pay my telephone bill? And it just
Exactly.
made me feel like such an empowered
so powerful.
little girl, and not feeling like a grown woman, but you're not. But like you're asking the important questions. I don't think you do. You and me are through.
I'm sure the men were pissed. Was there? You know how they did like no pigeons in response to no scrubs? Was there a response to the bills? I don't remember.
think there
I was
was
so
a
young.
response to bills, 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 but the men were in an
Can
uproar.
you cook my food? Like,
They were in an uproar about
they
it.
were pissed.
had
I know they were
stank.
mad, but I don't remember a response. Song.
I think bills, bills, bills might have said. I'm glad there wasn't much internet like at the time because if bills,
but
bills,
City
bills,
Girls.
City Girls,
The way they reacted to City Girls, they would have had a field day.
they
with
would have
Destiny's Child.
had a fucking
In the 90s? Oh,
Ooh.
whew. They would have blew a gasket. My core Beyonce, that was one of them. Bills, 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 that was
Ooh,
platinum
can I
in the
finish?
streets.
I have one more. I'm sorry. I forgot. When she got punked.
I don't remember her.
And
Oh, with the Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree, that shit was hilarious to me. She looked at her nails first.
Beyonce was like the quintessential mean girl, and I loved it. It was beautiful. Core memories, Bills is Bills. We've always been a Beyonce household. Like we've always loved Beyonce, but when them fucking dolls came out, and I got all 3, and Beyonce's doll had that bald spot in the middle, that was like, where's Beyonce? I just remember they had them blue boots, they had the short sets.
It was the Bootylicious
Bugaboo.
outfit.
Oh, was it? Okay,
I
it was
think
Bootylicious. It was Bootylicious.
Yeah.
I was horrified on Christmas when they had like, why would they cut corners on the Beyonce doll of all dolls? I was so upset. It was that's just so funny to me because I vividly remember like Christmas morning being so excited about the dolls because I remember like Kelly's Bob was Like the
it
Nene.
was tight.
It was tight.
It was tight.
It was very
She made her a
spritz.
bob.
And Beyonce, cause I think Beyonce still was wearing the tree braids. And I was like, how dare they fuck
dare
Beyonce's
they?
dollar? How we looking on time, friends?
He was.
Okay. Oh,
Is that 5 minutes?
okay. Well, let's
Okay,
let's rush
shit.
through this shit, y'all.
Okay. So Beyonce, Shay, and Scandal. I just love the icon. Send your luggage is fine, but the comment after where it's like now everybody can sing lead. I love that.
That's very
just
mean and nasty, and I loved it.
But
it was shade.
Shade.
It was pure shade because again, shade is I don't have to tell you you're ugly. You know you're ugly, and that was shade. I don't have to tell you.
I don't have to tell you ugly. I just have to hold the mirror.
Yeah, I mean no, that was a direct quote.
No, I'm
from,
just saying
Dorian Corey.
that's how I feel about it.
My favorite shady Beyonce moment was with them fucking braids the
At
day
the
of that
Kim
wedding.
Kim Kardashian
Oh
wedding?
my god,
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
wait for somebody who like I fell out with to get married and have a big event and just get some braids just for that and take us up. Where's Mel? That was
Because
so
it was just such a subtle. I don't fuck with y'all like that. And stop. Like this is definitely me telling
Not
you
going.
I'm not going. And my husband ain't going either. Boop, boop.
Favorite Beyonce song.
My favorite Beyonce song overall is a tie between Kitty Cat and Signs.
Okay.
I just love slutty Beyonce.
I do love Ho Beyonce as well.
Don't get me wrong, Black History Beyonce is fine. And
Black
also,
History.
I'm in love with
Lady
Jay-Z
Smith Black
Beyonce.
Masaso.
I like when she's talking about sex, but it's not directly linked to Jay-Z. Like, it's fine when it is. And Signs is kind of about him because the whole in love with the Sagittarius thing.
Yeah.
But she's clearly also talking about, like, different experiences with different men. So I love those two songs. But Kitty Cat is my shit because what I'm going to do is
Let's
take my
go.
pussy walking up the road.
Little Kitty Cat. So
Favorite Beyonce feature is Love in This Club.
fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with you. My eyelashes always get to acting crazy in here. So for me, favorite Beyonce song, damn. I just feel like Self-Titled was a moment, but the emotions that are invoked out of me when Love Drop comes on, the way I drive cried in that very same spot that I just was I? Where did I come from? Was I driving? No, I wasn't driving. Okay. Where was I? I was driving home crying the other night. Where was I?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll
I
talk
think
about
maybe
it
coming from. Oh, that's what we was coming from the movies.
Okay.
I was like, I was on 7585, my favorite cross spot. I was, it was. Love Drought just gets it up out of me. And favorite feature, it might be Love in This Club. I can't think of one right now. A Proud Family.
Oh, you know what's a good feature? The Justin Timberlake collab.
I was gonna think In the Time.
In the Time, yeah, no, that's
those
pretty
are like
good.
cousin songs, too.
Yeah.
Like cousin features. Because for Beyonce, they get Savage. Oh, he's not my favorite, but like that was a moment. That was fun.
It was.
That was least favorite.
I wanna run, smash into you. I don't like that shit at all. And I'm sorry, I get it, but when it came on after Obsessed, I was like, oh, brother, what is this?
Yeah, I could never really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. It's some Beyonce songs that I just don't even really like. Yeah.
Some of her throwaway songs I'm really into, and I know I'm never gonna get to see them performed, but like,
Ever.
I like That's How You Like It, Huh? That's How You Like It, Huh? Because I'm a hood rat. Least favorite Beyonce album, I don't know. I don't ever revisit I Am Sasha Fierce. I really don't.
You know what? Neither do I.
And I love the
don't really
songs
listen
when I
to-
hear them, but
I don't listen to Dangerously in Love either, but I'll listen to Signs.
Hold
I'll listen
on.
to. I don't listen to, like, I'm not gonna go, ooh, let me listen to Dangerously in Love, but if a song from Dangerously in Love comes on, I'll fuck with it.
I will listen to Dangerously in Love top to bottom.
But you know what? I also, once I started listening to Beyonce for myself, it was with 4. So that's where, actually B-Day too though. So never mind, I'm lying.
B-Day kind of like ushered me into like talking my shit as like being prepared to talk my shit as a grown
I could do for
woman.
you what Martin did for the
She
people.
should not have said that.
But like, you know, dang, I'm trying to, well, maybe it is I Am then, because B-Day was iconic. Like, I remember being in 8th grade when all the videos started coming out back to back, and I was just living.
It was just the lyrics in B-Day, like even when she did Green Light, ain't no problem, you can go. I'll find somebody else. It's all right, I'll move along. You got the green light, you can go. Oh, I'm talking my shit.
Beyonce's an actress.
I don't think she's that bad of an actress.
I don't
think
either.
she's just so good at everything else
That because she's not immediately the best actress ever, that people say she's trash.
That people say she's trash. It's like, no, you're just so used to her being so good at everything that because she's
like finally something she's not great at.
Right,
but it's like
like
she's also not terrible. And people tried to cuss me out when I said she's a better actress than Lauren London. She is.
Lauren London is just really, really pretty.
She's so pretty and light
She's
skinned,
just so
and
pretty
we like her,
light-skinned.
and that's
Yeah.
fair. I like Lauren London.
I like Lauren London.
She's
too.
never brought me to tears.
Yeah, I can't. She doesn't have any performances.
She couldn't do not Eartha Kitt. Jesus, she couldn't do.
She couldn't do Etta James.
Etta James.
She couldn't do that. No, she
Beyonce
couldn't.
could do New.
Beyonce. That's fair. Now you said so. What'd you say? You potting?
I'm potting, and that's the thing. Niggas want to argue me down, but it's true.
Yeah.
Lauren London is
And don't let her get in the bag of like a scorned / heartbroken woman.
Oh,
She's in there like swimwear.
she's having a great time.
She's having a great time.
I enjoyed Obsessed.
You know what's her best acting performance is coming off that elevator. She acted like nothing was wrong. She does a little smile. Get him again. Whack him for me.
That was what a time. Beyonce fashions.
I wish that she would just really enlist better consultants when doing her fashions. Because it's clothes that I don't think that can, like, especially with like the Ivy Park releases, you just can't wear this shit on the street. It's just not wearable. And
it was the same problem with House of Darion, because it's like, okay,
where am I going?
Where am I going in this? I had
This
one
bitch
Darion
has on
outfit
a wedding
that
dress
was
and soccer shoes. That's how I feel about the lines. Where am I going in this?
We have assless chaps, denim bustiers. Where am I going with this?
Where am I going with this?
And then I got to fight to get it. Then the world shut down as soon as everybody got their outfits, so we never really got to see them for real.
You can't see them on the street. It's just not.
It's not as, like, some of them can work, but it's like, then the color palette, even if I don't get the shoes to match, what I'm gonna wear with this because it don't match.
The day Beyonce gives me some clothes I can wear outside, I will buy them. I really would love to support that. I just simply cannot.
I didn't have that dog in me to get no Ivy Park because it was so hard to get.
I'm not fighting to get no clothes.
Yeah, I'm going right to Shein.
And the boys buy the bags, so I'm not involved. I don't even do the Telfar drops no more.
Yeah, that boy gonna get them. But yeah,
I just give me something I can wear, Beyonce.
Okay, game, make it quick.
Alternate husbands for Beyonce.
My vote is Usher.
I'd have paid for the tape of her and Idris. I would have spent my last on it.
Oh man.
Or alternately, a tape of her and Julius. I hope they're fucking.
LeBron?
Ooh, boy. But I have so much respect for Savannah.
So do I.
I don't want to picture that, but
I can't unsee it.
Actually, 3 of them together would be a nice little situation. I'm going to take that up with my Rose.
Hello, Rose. I have something for you.
Ponder.
Also, Sean Paul. Because Jay-Z shut that down.
Jay-Z shut that shit down.
Jay-Z said absolutely
that must
not.
be a smooth motherfucker. Because he was like, no, and more no. Double no.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. She don't even really perform Baby Boy in its all of it itself.
Baby Boy, yeah. All right, next song.
No. That's all we get from Baby Boy. We get the choreo. He didn't like that shit at all.
You better medley that.
But her and Julius, I hope Julius is bending her over balconies. I really do. It's what Jay-Z would deserve.
And you know what?
If I had a hot bodyguard and my husband was a cheater, no, beyond a shadow.
Not the bodyguard. Oh my God, the remake. That was a great remake.
And see, that's why I'm just not equipped to like stay with people when they cheat for real. Like, because I'm finna have the time of my life. Jay-Z would have told me about that white woman. I'd been like,
you stay right here.
You stay right there and tell Julius to come in here. Go find you something to do. Take the kids for a walk.
And that's why there's only one kid, so y'all go have daddy-daughter day.
Have daddy-daughter day, because what I'm finna do in here, something unholy.
That performance, I'm still praying that off.
Come on now.
I'm scared of the devil. Like, I'm not even a Bible thumper like that, but the devil just legitimately scares me. So, I'm scared. You not scared of the devil?
Sam Smith and no corset ain't no devil that's gonna take me down.
I'm scared. I don't play with demons.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, let's wrap it up because it's time to go. Thank y'all for tuning in for 7 weeks.
Thank you for the letters and the suggestions. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.